I love a good challenge, and here's what the new one's gonna be. And you guys are gonna be taking along on this with me as I see if it actually yields any positive results. And if not, we'll both learn together. So I'm going to Uber drive people around until I earn maybe like 10-15 bucks, which should theoretically take 30 minutes to an hour if I'm lucky, but most of the time, honestly, it's gonna take longer. We'll just see. So I wanna earn $10-15, and then from there, I wanna throw it into a ETF. And from there, we're just gonna do that every single day, hopefully, until we can just see this thing really start to kind of grow over time, and just show you guys the power of investing consistently and not trying to time the market, rather just get time in the market. You know, that famous saying. Let's see how this all goes. I've got my Uber up right now. I'm in like Seal Beach area in California, so it looks honestly pretty dead based off of these heat signs or whatever. So if I click go online, hopefully it doesn't give me some like verify my face. Okay, so you'll see I have $17.14 from today. That was from Prop 22, I think. We have to make a guaranteed dollar amount whenever you're online, and if you don't, Uber has to pay you that difference. So kind of nice. I mean, I like to do minimal work on Uber just because it's a side hustle that I would use to just kind of pay for either investing or for my fiance and I's wedding coming up next year. So it's interesting to just kind of see what kind of money you can make. Weekends obviously are better because more people are out and about. So if you have the time and you're comfortable with it, I know I have the privilege of having a good car that gets me around and can carry other people, and I get paid for it. But you know, there's also DoorDash, there's Uber Eats now, Instacart. There's a few other, you know, gig economy work that you can check out for yourself to try to follow along with this challenge. So we'll call it $10 in the stock market every single day, picking a good ETF, maybe even dividend. So we'll see. We actually just got super lucky. I just accepted an order for $9.24, just shy. So that means maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get another small order right after that. But we're on our way to go pick up Jonah, and from there, we should be almost set to throw in $10 into an ETF of some sort tonight. Well, this is rare, but it does happen, so I'll show you. Our dear friend Jonah, he is nowhere to be seen as of a grand total of 8 minutes.
What?
Uber gives you 2 minutes, I think, to show up to the car, and if you don't, then the rider starts incurring a very, very small fee. I mean, we only see like maybe 20 cents on the minute or something like that, or maybe even total. But if you wait longer, of course, for them, the fee goes up. But, you know, it's almost at what cost? I mean, we do get a cancellation fee, so that's what I may end up doing on Jonah, just because I don't want to keep sitting around waiting for him. So I did end up canceling. The process was a little too tricky to try to film and capture at the same time. So we ended up getting $4.86 and didn't have to drive. But right now, literally just got a $10 order. I don't know if that showed, but we'll see if it ultimately connects. Hoping it does, because then that would put us at like 15 bucks and we're done.
Great success.
And it did. Let's go. We're picking up Desi for $10. We'll go ahead and make this ride. All right, we completed Desi for $10. I picked up this one with Jean-Luc for another like $4, I think it was. So we'll see how it turns out. I think after this one, we'll probably be done, in all honesty. Just trying to keep it light today, just to make that $10, $15 like I was sharing. And I think we've done that. We've made about 20 bucks, and it's been maybe close to like 45 minutes. But I'll show you guys the timestamps afterwards. And here are the final details. So I earned today a total of $20.33 for about an hour's worth of driving. They offered me a total of 4 trips. I completed 3 of them. I think it's because I had to cancel on the first guy, I think Jonah, when I was sharing with you guys. So I had to cancel on him. Obviously he didn't show up and I wasn't gonna keep sitting there. So eventually I did get another ride, which was good. But after I got the one ride, it got me to my $10 that I wanted. And I could have just called it there. But I don't know. It's like once you're driving, then you see it's only, 5-minute drive there and back. It's hard to turn down. And for an hour, now I have $20. So instead, maybe tomorrow, if I don't actually make it to go in Uber, I have an extra $10 that I made today for future use. That's how I'm looking at it. So right now I have 2 days worth of $10 every day at that particular ETF. So I've got my Fidelity app. That's what I use personally. That's the brokerage that I've been using for my Roth and my individual brokerage account for some time now. I am going to go ahead and transfer some money into my account. The amount that we made today, $10. Win's a win. Frequency, I'm just gonna do it every time that I get it, just in case I mess up. In my individual brokerage account, I mostly am gonna start trying to just hold VTI. I'm not gonna let go of the TSM. I feel like that has some potential there. Granted, it's only 2 shares worth, but I'm gonna hang on to it for now. For me, this is just what I prefer at the moment. But what I'm gonna throw this $10 to every single day is gonna be VOO. It's another ETF, but that one follows the S&P 500 versus VTI is following total stock market. I think both will be nice. There's gonna definitely be some overlap, but VTI just kind of fills the gaps where VOO doesn't, but VOO has that buy-in to the S&P, which to me is a good alternative for the price point that we are working with currently. That said, I'm gonna go ahead and trade. I'm gonna search it up by name. Just put VOO, Vanguard 500 Index Fund ETF. We're gonna go ahead and buy. Amount, $10. Hey, $10 is $10. We'll just do a market buy. Make sure you're on the right account. Got the $10 VOO to individual. Perfect, market buy. Let's go ahead and trade it. Here's what happened in the last clip. I went to go buy VOO yesterday, but what happened was I can't place market or limit buys outside of the regular operating hours of the stock market. So I had to wait until today, this morning, to purchase VOO, which I went ahead and did. And you can see right here somewhere, I did end up purchasing VOO for the $10 that we worked for yesterday. Today, I'm gonna try to Uber as well and make an additional $10, although I made 20 yesterday. The logic behind it is that in case I don't Uber for a day this week or something like that, I have that $10 that I made. And that's kind of going to be my philosophy moving forward, is I'm going to try to Uber every day, but there's going to be days where I'm honestly probably not going to. So if I can Uber for longer durations of time to make up that $10 that I didn't do in a certain day, I'm going to pull from a day that I made more than the $10 that I was aiming for originally. Overall, it was a fun challenge. I mean, I do Uber, like I mentioned in the beginning, as a side hustle on my own time, just to have some additional money like I shared. But doing it for this challenge should be something fun. So this was day 1. Be tuned for day 2. I'm gonna bring you guys along as I throw in the $10 to the Fidelity account, just to keep myself accountable, but also to share with you guys the journey of investing and teaching you guys something along the way in case you haven't started, or maybe you did but don't know what you're doing with it. You can kind of follow me. I'm by no means a financial expert or financial planner or certified investor. I'm just somebody sharing my experience for your education and anybody else that wants to tune in. Shameless plug at the end. I am trying to grow my TikTok page in terms of like financial planning and stuff like that. I'm a big budgeting person. I love budgets. I love making them. So if you find that interesting or you want help, reach out to me either on here or on TikTok. I try to post little clips there for you to check out as well. So follow me if you enjoyed.